I feel like right now in my life, I need a YouTuber who's like dedicated to me in the same way that Britney Spears fan was dedicated to her many moons ago when he made this video. Remember this?
Leave Britney alone! Please.
I am being subpoenaed for 5 years of text messages between myself and the artist formerly known as Kanye West in a lawsuit which has been filed by a former employee of his named Trevor Phillips. I will forever respect Ye for what I believe he did, what I know he did, which was him revealing a sinister Hollywood government type MK Ultra program, which almost killed him. Okay, go find clips of Ye before they put him in the hospital and after they put him in the hospital. And then learn or ask yourself why it is that Harley Pasternak, who is involved in psychiatrics, we're going to get to all of that. And when Kanye presented a text message where he was threatening him, saying, I will take you to La La Land, that we ignored that. I'm going to remind you of that because Tucker Carlson did a brilliant monologue on that when he was back on Fox, of what Harley Pasternak said and what the threat was and what the media ignored. Take a listen.
Well, at the house of his family's exercise trainer, a man called Harley Pasternak, West apparently suffered some kind of mental break. Pasternak called an ambulance to pick him up. West was taken away, and then he was sedated with at least 7 different psychiatric medications, including benzodiazepines, lithium, sleeping pills, and olanzapine. Then West posted something remarkable on Twitter, which for some reason virtually all of American media ignored, which is odd because media outlets are not usually in the business of ignoring remarkable things, but they did. And what he posted was a picture of a text exchange that he had had with Harley Pasternak. Pasternak was explaining that West had better stop saying, quote, crazy stuff. In other words, he'd better get back on script, or else he would be severely punished. Quote, second option, if you don't shut up, quote, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same.
And so I want to be very clear that I have had conversations with Ye about what was done to him in that hospital, and I will never turn my back on him. So if you want to know who I believe is a monster, Harley Pasternak would be that individual. And as I said, I think that Ye barely escaped with his life. And I will always view him and deem him to be a survivor. And I will always deeply respect that he has come out and he has spoken about what happened to him. And if people would stop mocking him and actually start listening to what he says happened to him, we might be able to unwind a lot of the evil that has been going on in Hollywood since it was established.